Hi, and welcome to Jack at the Movies. I'm your host, Jack Heim, and today we are concluding our look at Roger Moore's tenure as Agent 007 in A View to a Kill. A View to a Kill would be the 14th installment in the 007 franchise, and if you do count Never Say Never Again, this would be number 15, but I don't count Never Say Never Again with the official movies. But this film is Roger Moore's final film, the final film that Lois Maxwell plays Moneypenny in, and this would be an end of a little bit of an era for two members of the 007 crew. But some of the members of the crew would continue on to other films. This film would also be the last film that Bob Simmons would help out in the action sequences. But the plot of the film is that 007 goes on a mission which begins in Siberia, from the cold of Siberia to the streets of Paris, to underneath the center of the earth, to the streets of San Francisco, and has James Bond finally met his match. The film also has one of our main villain, Max Zorin, who is played by Academy Award-winning actor Christopher Walken, who makes the first time that in the films we have an Academy Award-winning actor go against 007. This would happen in other films, including even No Time to Die with Rami Malek, after winning Academy Award for playing Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, playing the villain Lucifer Safin, who would be the villain in No Time to Die. But the plot of the film is that someone is trying to destroy something that could be millions of people's lives in the crossfire. This film was originally going to have Halley's Comet be part of the thing, where not Safin, but Zorin was going to use it to destroy Silicon Valley. But it would have been too far-fetched and too a bit out of place for a James Bond film. But they decided to change it to him destroying Silicon Valley with an earthquake, which some people thought that was a bit Superman type of way, like Luthor. But we're going to focus on one of my favorite moments from the film, which is the scene where Bond is fighting Zorin on top of the Golden Gate Bridge. But we're going to show a little bit of some earlier scenes to show a little bit of earlier stunts that were done in the film also. But the footage here is not owned by me. It's owned by MGM, United Artists, Eon Productions, Dan Jack, and Amazon. So here we go with A View to a Kill, Golden Gate Bridge fight. Let's roll it. This was shot at the train museum up in Champs-Élysées in London. Tanya Roberts plays our Bond girl in the film. Here comes our villains.
Stacy, behind you!
Get out! For this, Roger Moore went under a few light cosmetic surgery, removing the mole here and getting his eyes a little bit different, and even dyeing his hair to make him look more like Ian Fleming's James Bond.
Ship's nose is heavy. He must be on the mooring rope.
Patrick Bouchant, who plays Scarpine in the film, was originally going to play, if he had gotten the role, of Captain Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek. I've actually been to San Francisco, but I've never gone over the Golden Gate Bridge. I got to see it in 2015 during the 30th anniversary of this film in December. San Francisco is a good town, and it's a good town, and I enjoy it. Some of this was done with a little bit of using a back projection for when Roger's there, and actually the blimp is not a miniature. They actually used an actual blimp that they shot on location while they were in San Francisco, with John Glenn directing, and I don't know who was the cameraman on this film. I think it was Alan damn, I'm gonna screw it up, but I think it was Alan. Damn, thank God I got the DVD. Oh, damn, it doesn't show here, but I think he was the same guy who worked on Star Wars, also on Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Whoa! Holy cannonball run! For some of this, Martin Grace was doubling Roger Moore, but I think for this part it was Jake Lombard doubling Roger, I think, for this shot.
This'll hurt him more than me.
They would bring an element of this, of Max Zorn, and talk about him in the Bond video game Everything or Nothing, starring Pierce Brosnan as James Bond. Thinks he's gonna kill him, but he's not. Yep. Nice work, 007.
More power.
Whoa. I think that's gonna break the bridge or you. I don't think that's possible.
More. Do it. Full throttle.
Oh, I think that's gonna break one of your. Whoa!
Right rudder. Do it.
I do like some of the callbacks to Fear Eyes Only a bit, with him climbing up the rope. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, hell. But for this part, and for some of the fight, Martin Grace is doubling Roger.
Go get him. Go!
Ooh, that's gotta hurt. John Barry doing a great score. He brings elements back from Honor Majesty's Secret Service
Stacy, jump!
in the score. Get a foothold! Whoa! They actually built a half of the bridge back at Pinewood Studios in London when they were filming this film. Ooh. Yeah. If you have not seen this film, go watch it, because this is going to be a major spoiler for what happens. And this was actually the first Bond film I actually watched on television, along with Casino Royale and Octopussy, and I think Fear Eyes Only. I watched some of Roger's films first, and also the first Daniel Craig movie on television. And no head for heights.
James! James!
Oh hell.
Stacy, give me a hand. Come on.
Get under the pipe.
Okay, stay there.
Uh-oh. For some of this, you can actually see an early airsoft version of a weapon in the movie, being one of the machine guns. Whoa! Hold tight. Damn.
Stacy, you there?
Stacy, you there?
Betcha.
Yeah.
There's never a cab when you want one.
Are you all right?
Yes.
There's never a cab when you want one.
Still a great moment. It's still a great movie. It's an okay movie also, but this was like one of the first Bond films I did watch in watching the series, so it's a good film. I do recommend, if you have not seen it, go watch it on Prime while it's still there, or if you have your original DVD, being this original, not Ultimate Edition DVD, but Special 007 Edition DVD, or Ultimate Edition DVD, or even the Blu-ray, which came out for both the 50th anniversary set, its own standard Blu-ray release, or any other release that they did on Blu-ray. But we'll be back again later this week with continuing look at the James Bond franchise with Timothy Dalton's first 007 movie, The Living Daylights. So until next time, this has been Jack. I'm at Jack at the Movie saying so long for now, and no head for heights.